Miranda McWhorter is doing season 2 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And no, this is clearly not a real photo. This is from when they were doing promos of season 1, and I could only I found a photo that Miranda was wearing red on her Instagram, so it worked for this video. The first inkling that I had that she could possibly be going on the show was from this TikTok that I posted on my TikTok page on September the 17th. And it was from a screenshot from Reddit where it said, "Miranda, just come clean and get on the show. We'd love to see you." And then she responded back, "Maybe I come clean on the show." And that was the first time I ever had an inkling that could Miranda be actually going on season 2 of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? For me, I was personally excited about the possibility of Miranda joining the show because all of these ladies here were not involved in the swinging scandal. It was just Taylor. Michaela, Demi, Macy, and Layla, and Whitney were all a part of the original Mom Talk group. Of course, Taylor as well. And then Jen and Jesse didn't join until they were like wanting to fill the cast because Miranda and Camille had declined being on the show. So if you were someone who tuned into the show, you know that they really promoted this hard as in like swinging drama, blah, 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 blah. But it was only on like 15 minutes of the first episode when Macy and Taylor sat down and talked about it. And then Whitney, Michaela, and Taylor sat down for coffee and we're talking about how like Taylor ruined their lives because everybody on TikTok thought that everybody from Mom Talk was involved in the drama when it wasn't the case. And so it barely took up anything. And then coming out of the show, everyone's like, why would they do that? Why would they make it look like, obviously just to get people to watch the show. And yeah, the show is interesting, but it lacks something. So the possibility of Miranda coming on the show is like, wow, maybe season 2 will actually be a lot better than season 1. So these were some of the first photos that came out of showing Miranda filming with the whole cast of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on this Reality Ashley TikTok page. So I don't know where this TikTok page got the photo. I'm assuming because they're like a T page, perhaps someone sent the photo to them. But as you can see here, there's Miranda all glammed up with them. I believe that's Taylor, Whitney, Demi, and then I think that's Layla. And so people also been saying that Whitney is not in season 2, but she's very obviously in season 2. Maybe she's just doing another like movie production type thing because I shared on my huge Secret Lives of Mormon Wives video about all the acting she's doing. So perhaps she's doing that right now because a lot of them are kind of lying low. I think perhaps filming has wrapped because they're not doing group TikToks together. And I think the next time we're going to see those group TikToks is when the show is starting to ramp up, about to come out, because that's what they did before. On October 21st, Miranda posted this video here just using like audio from, it sounds like a podcast or a movie or something, where it says, "POV, you go for coffee to talk about life updates, but you have ADHD and can't help but tangent." It was just like talking about just some like random thing. But as you can see, she's all dolled up here. And on that video, there was a comment that said, "I thought she didn't need the show. What changed?" And then Miranda responded, "I got divorced, LOL." So to me, that's her confirming again for the second time now in this video that I'm showing you that she is going to be on the show. And then here on this TikTok right here, it's from the Weekly Trash Podcast. I'll play a clip for you later. But here it shows a comment, and I just wanted to show you both comments together because here, as you can read the comment better here, where it says, "This is the girl that's coming back now that the show is big, question mark." And as you can see, it's the same one here. And then this is the full screenshot of all the replies from that comment. And you cannot see that Miranda responded other than the same Miranda Hope, which I don't know if that's not her name on TikTok. But anyways, you can see here that Miranda had responded, "I'm getting my bag, so what?" So, and that comment is now deleted because she probably couldn't say something like that. Obviously, she couldn't reveal herself that she was going to be on the show. And I want to show you once again that it's not there anymore. And this is from someone else's TikTok, this person right here, confirming now for a third time in this video that she's going to be on the show. And then these photos here, I think, are from Reddit. I find a lot of information on Reddit where it shows Miranda clearly filming, like this person with the earpiece. These are crew members, film crew, whatever. And then another picture here of her filming out and about, that she is indeed filming, like as you saw the airport picture, because she went to Arizona with the girls. And that was pretty recently. And then this was also, I think this one was just before that, but another one proving that she's filming the show. She can't do TikToks with it, but people can see her out in the wild, filming the show. And here is yet another video of Miranda filming with them, which I'm just playing on loop because it's like 4 seconds long. But as you can see, Whitney was filming recently. Miranda walks in with the blonde hair right here. And there's Michaela, all the girls. So this is like definitive proof in my mind that she is obviously a part of season 2 of Secret Lives of Mormon. It's like, obviously, it's obvious. So Chase, Miranda's ex-husband, also revealed on his podcast that Miranda was going to be on the show. But before I share that, I want to show you this. This is Chase and his current girlfriend, I guess Kate is her name. They went to the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Halloween party, which, whatever. But they're just as Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. This TikTok creator here, Caitlin Marshall, she's so good. She clearly finds her own stuff, and she also says like she found it from Reddit. So if you're looking for someone on TikTok to follow who does like drama commentary type stuff, definitely follow her. But she did a video on Kenna's video, which you can see from the text if you've been following this whole mom talk drama stuff. She did a video talking about it, and then Chase hopped into her comments here, and then he said, or she said to Chase, because he had said something before this, she said, just to clarify, are you saying that you never told Taylor you had feelings for her, or that the info was used as a deflection? And then Chase responded back to her and said, I never once confessed having feelings for Taylor. Braden had done that, but Taylor didn't want Kenna finding out, and I was an easy scapegoat because I always saw her at the gym. And then I hopped in there and said to Chase, he never responded back to me, but I said, then why did you and Miranda stop being friends with Taylor? Because of her live, even though she's not the one who brought it to Reddit. People on TikTok think that Miranda or Camille were the ones who brought it to Reddit, but I personally think it was Victoria Zalek, who was a friend of all of them and was in Mom Talk as well. And then Caitlin did an updated video like responding to Chase's comment, and Taylor hopped in the comments and said, that lie would be no good given I lost my best friend over it. And then, Caitlin said to her, like, that's the thing. You already said everything, because everyone is siding with Taylor because her story has never changed. It's been consistent since the first time she told it 2 years ago. And then the reason why I bring up that Chase is going to the Halloween party is because he had said it on his podcast, but then here in the comments of that same video, he says, you'll see more about this if they air the Halloween party on season 2. So Chase is also going to be on the show, but just as, like I said, a cameo on the show. Like I said a few seconds ago, Chase had revealed on his podcast here, the Only Dads podcast, this is Chase, that's Braden, that's Kenna's ex-husband, and the one that allegedly, or I should say, had an affair with Taylor, and they stepped outside of the swinging agreement. He had revealed here on this podcast that Miranda is going to be on the show. And he had said on a previous episode, like, hey, Hulu, get at me, I'll be on it, blah, blah, blah. But like, as you saw from those other comments, that Miranda had said, like, she's getting her bag. You're only paid if you're an actual cast member, not a cameo. So it's clear that Chase has not been casted because, like, why would he? He's not married to her anymore. But he has revealed here, so another confirmation that she's going to be on the show.
The whole Mom Talk thing, which they are, we know they're doing a season 2. My ex, we said is, she's going to be on it.
Alexa, what's the plural word for cast?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the plural form of cast is casts.
Okay, I just watched that back because I edit as I go when I do this style of video. I said casted. I know people are going to be at me in the comments, and I saw that and I was like, that's wrong, as you heard from Alexa. Sorry if I set yours off, but the plural word is casts. So she was cast, I guess, for the show. So don't get at me with my grammar. I'm not perfect, but at least I caught it. You want to know who else is going to be making a cameo at the Halloween party episode? Is Aspen Ovard. As you know, if you follow anything trending, she is all over talking about her divorce from Parker, and it only makes sense. She's from Utah. She's not Mormon, but a lot of the cast isn't. But here she is, and it's all since been deleted, but this I found on Reddit and saw it as it happened. And something that ties in the whole Aspen thing here, wraps up this portion, is I saw this on Reddit as well. I think it's from a creator that I blocked. I don't follow anymore because she stole some of my content. But it says here, this is a comment from Chase on this video. And it says, Layla and I kicked it in April for a few months after divorce. So this year, any more questions about it, feel free to ask. And then someone responded saying, did she owe? And then Layla responded, no, she did not. And then Aspen hopped in the comments right after that and said, me next. It's just trying to tie in that timing of the drama because this says it was October 19th, but I think the party happened around the 21st. So it's just to keep it relevant during that time is what I think. If you're curious what people think who are like around this show as in adjacently attached, think about Miranda coming back on the show. This is Taylor's sister. I believe her name is Aspen. She posted this TikTok, which is now deleted, and it says, just reminding her who loves her, and it's not the blonde girl that's circling back around now that the show was a success. Here on the Weekly Trash Podcast with Josie Van Dyke, as you can see right here. I am subscribed to her, by the way, because I really like this podcast. She features, like I've said before, lots of Utah influencers. Back in, it says 4 months ago, but it was around August 6th, I think, if I'm getting that correct. Miranda was on the show, so about a month before the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives even came out. And she had stated there that she wasn't going to go on the show and what her reasoning for it was. But her answer now looking back, because when I first watched it, before I did my first video after watching the entire show, I thought, okay, she just denied it. But hearing her wording she's using, it doesn't sound like she would never do it. She's referring to her past and that at that time in her life, she didn't want to because she was in a place of healing. But if she were offered it now or like at a different time, maybe she'd have a different answer. So I think maybe around this time she was already having talks, and then maybe seeing the show was a success, as you would have saw in that little snarky post that Aspen did, Taylor's sister, that seeing the success, seeing that people weren't shaming all these women. Like, of course, there's haters. There's always going to be people who don't like what you put out there as content or TV shows and whatever. The majority of the response has been really positive on these girls for this show. So I can see why now that Miranda wanted to join it. I mean, yeah, obviously get your bag. There's a whole show about the swing scandal, like allegedly about the swing scandal, as in they didn't share much on the show about it, but we're going to get some juicy stuff on season 2.
You know, now that the name of the show and stuff is out too, I think it just solidified that I'm glad I made the decision I did, just because, again, like I don't really align with one. Like, I think that, with Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, I think I'm not really a Mormon wife anymore.
Yeah. Well, some of them aren't either.
Yeah. Great point. Yeah. Great point. Not a wife. Yeah. And I don't align with a lot of things.
You just don't want to be attached to that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that, that I not only, I do think that there could be, I say could be, there probably is going to be a little bit of misrepresentation of what it's like to be in the church. And I think that even though, again, I don't align with that really anymore, but I do think that, a lot of people that I know and love do. And more than that though, I think it just wouldn't feel very authentic to me. And that's just at this, stage in life, and who knows, if it would have been down the road, but I just think me in reality TV, I don't know. I feel like
it's not good. It's not for you.
An important thing to remember here, in my opinion, is that people are allowed to change their minds. You are allowed to evolve as a person, and she is allowed to decline it because she had no idea what the show was going to be about, how it was going to be received by the public. But now knowing that it's received well, I can see both sides, that people are saying she's just hopping on now that the show has been a success, blah, blah, blah. But really, if you think about it, the girls have leaked so much stuff on their TikToks about what's going on, all this mom talk drama, if you've seen it across social media, of what's going on, Taylor at the CMAs, people not commenting on her posts, all this drama, and Whitney's baby shower, all this kind of stuff that's going to be on the show. But the thing that's going to bring the spice back, that's going to make people tune in, is when they start promoting Miranda being on the show. I think it's going to build that momentum of people just being okay, great, another season, and what drama is going to be on there, It was Jen going to drop out mid-season because she hasn't posted any TikToks since October. She's posted on Instagram in November, but nothing in December so far. I think it's going to do really great for the show, and I think it's going to boost views and that second round of excitement on people wanting to tune into the show. I think it's going to be really good and really juicy, and I'm really excited to watch it because honestly, watching TikToks, I wasn't very excited to watch season 2. I was going to watch it, but I wasn't excited to. But now, knowing that Miranda's going to be on, hell yeah, I am so excited to watch it. You need even more proof of Miranda being in the show because I've shown you quite a bit. But here's another photo that I got from Reddit. And as you can see here, that's Taylor, that's Miranda. And there's Whitney. So again, this is pretty recent, and this is Whitney. So she is on the show. Unlike people on TikTok seem to think she's not going to be on season 2. But again, Miranda is caught with the girls. So she is filming, not just a cameo, like I said, Chase is and Aspen is for the Halloween party, but she is a cast member of the show. And if you're wondering about Camille, who is the part of the OG Mom Talk, she does film content with Miranda. As you can see here, November 1st was the last one that they posted together, which They posted content throughout the years together, so it doesn't really mean anything. But there has been no confirmation on if she is joining. I have not seen her part of the cast, as you can see in those photos and videos I shared. Camille is not a part of it. It doesn't mean she's not going to make a cameo appearance, maybe like a coffee here, coffee there, but she has not posted anything on her TikTok that I can see, and haven't seen anything on Reddit mention her being at the Halloween party or any TikToks or Instagram posts that she's made that maybe hint at potentially meeting up with somebody from the cast while the filming happened. So there's no knowing if she's actually going to be on the show, which I don't think so, but I think maybe a coffee here, or maybe she joins the party. Who knows? I feel like they have finished wrapping, or they're about to finish wrapping filming. Most like longer standing TV shows, they wrap just before the holidays. And I guess we're in December, so I believe they would have already finished wrapping, because there's not much. I haven't seen like any TikToks really of people like together other than like this mom talk drama, which there tends to be drama that comes out after filming that happened last season as well. Can't remember what it was. So season 2 of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is going to be coming out the spring of 2025. So I think around like March or April 2025. And people reported that there's going to be 20 episodes. And if you don't know, for season 1, I think there was about 8 episodes. So we're getting more than double the amount of episodes. So there's going to be a lot of drama. I know that they're probably going to include Taylor going to the CMAs, Jen Affleck going to Dancing with the Stars, Whitney's baby shower, Whitney's birth of her baby. There's going to be so much drama, and it's going to be even more exciting now that Miranda's in the show. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please consider liking or commenting on this video. Even dislikes help, honestly, and people don't realize that, but it does help with engagement. So I appreciate you all being here, and we'll see what other TikTok drama or whatever internet influencer drama is going on lately, and I will report back to you guys when I'm able to. So bye, guys.